everyone. Today's lesson is writing inequalities and graphing inequalities. So we've worked with equations where you have an expression equal to an expression. Well, now instead of an equal sign, we're going to be putting in inequality signs, which you've seen before. So copy these symbols down and it'll be like a little cheat sheet for you. So this is the greater than sign. And you read these from left to right. So you probably remember like the alligator or the Pac-Man eating the bigger number. Okay? So what you would say is the bigger expressions on the left. So something is greater than something. Okay, we'll look at specific examples on the next slide. Now this next one is greater than or equal to, or you could say at least. Okay, so if you say at least, like you must be at least 65 years old to get the vaccine. So then you must be bigger than or equal to 65 years old to get the vaccine. Okay, less than, something is less than, and then at most is less than or equal. So you could write at most, or you can write less than or equal to. Okay. Next, let's look at some examples. You must be 17 or older to watch an R-rated movie. So how do we write that as an inequality statement? Okay, so your age must be, so you could be older or equal to. So let me write that here. So it would be greater than or equal to 17. So to check, let's think of it this way. We're going to plug in, okay, let's say you're 19. Okay, 19 is bigger than or equal to 17. Okay, that makes sense, right? You're 35. Okay, 35 is bigger than or equal to 17. Okay, you're fine. All right, 17. So you're 17 years old. 17 greater than or equal to, yep, that means you can, because 17 is equal to 17 makes that true. What about 16? 16 is not true. Okay? Now, some people will write these the other way. Okay? I suggest writing the variable first, but some people think, okay, well, if your age is bigger than or equal to 17, so you're 18. 18 is bigger than or equal to 17. Isn't that also equivalent to saying 17 is less than or equal to your age? I think it's kind of weird to say it this way, but some people think it's weird the other way. You could say 17 is less than or equal to your age because A is the bigger one or equal to 17. Okay. You must have less than 3 tardies to class to win the award. Less than 3. Okay? So you can have 2, you could have 1, but you cannot have 3. So T would have to be less than 3, no equal sign. I suppose you could say, well, 3 has to be more than the number of tardies you get. Weird, but also correct. Okay? C, you must be at least 48 inches tall to ride the roller coaster. At least 48 inches tall. So you could be 48 inches or higher. So your tall, your height, must be bigger or equal to 48. Okay? And then you plug in numbers just to make sure. Oh yeah, 50 inches, you're good. 47 inches, you're not good. Okay? And then you could write it the other way. Again, I don't write it this way, but some people have surprised me. All right, and then D, we will spend no more than 40 minutes, M, on this topic. We will spend no more than 40 minutes on this topic. Okay? So, can we spend 45 minutes on it? No. Can we spend 60 minutes? No. How about 20 minutes? Yes. So, the minutes, okay, have to be less than, can they be equal to 40? No more than 40. That means you can spend 40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes, and then the timer goes off. So m is less than or equal to 40. Again, you might want to write it the other way. You can always read these backwards. 40 is bigger than or equal to m. And then the last one, you shall complete no less than 2 problems per objective on your study guide. Okay? So you cannot do 1 problem. Can you do 2 problems? Yes, you can. Okay? So P for problems must be greater than or equal to 2 because it includes the 2. So 2 is less than or equal to P. Okay? All right. So now the visual of these solutions. So if it says graph x is less than 1. So that means graph every number on this number line that's less than 1. Okay? I'm going to show you, we make an open circle around the 1, and we shade everything to the left. Now, why is that? Because if you plug in numbers like 0, right, 0 is less than 1, so you have to color in the 0. Negative 2 is less than 1. How about positive a half? Oh yeah, positive a half is less than 1. 1 is not colored in because that would fail. 1 is not less than 1. So it's an open circle to the left. Okay? X is greater than or equal to negative 3. Make the circle at negative 3, but this time we're including the negative 3, aren't we? Right? Negative 3 is equal to negative 3. But we want all the numbers bigger than negative 3 as well. So then you color it in to the right. And any number here should be bigger than or equal to negative 3. How about all the numbers bigger than 2.5? All right, here's 2.5. Open circle, because we're not including the 2.5, right? That was a big open circle. And then go to the right. How about less than or equal to negative 3/4? So it can be negative 3/4. So first you have to find negative 3/4, which is closer to negative 1 than 0. Open circle. And then left or right. Think for a minute. You want all the numbers less than negative 3/4. That's right, to the left. And you check by putting in a number. So, oh, negative 1 is less than negative 3/4. Yep, it's shaded in. Next one, I put the X on the other side. So all the numbers such that 4 is bigger than that number. So, ooh, that's kind of tricky, right? Well, this is how I think of it. I think of it, okay, I like to read the variable first. So I want all numbers less than 4. We're reading it backwards, right? So if 4 is bigger than a number, then we want all the numbers less than 4. So here, open circle, because we're not including the 4, and then everything less. Now, a way to check, it's always good to check, pick a number here that you shaded in. Oh, I shaded in 0. So come over here. Is 4 bigger than 0? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, good. I shaded the correct way. All right, take that time. So negative 2 is less than x. Well, we know it's an open circle at negative 2 because we're not including it. Now, which direction? Read it backwards to help you. X, all numbers bigger than negative 2. Right? So then, okay. Bigger to the right. Let's check. Pick a number over here. I'll pick 5. I colored it in 5. Is negative 2 less than 5? Oh yeah, it works. Okay, so it's a way to check, but the way I do it is I write it with the variable first, and then read it out loud to figure out where to shade it in. Okay? So now there's a go formative for you on inequality graphing practice. That's what you're going to do for homework. Have a great